On 26 February and 17 March of 2011, the United Nations Security Council adopted 2 resolutions on Libya. These resolutions imposed sanctions on key members of the Gaddafi government. They authorized NATO to implement an arms embargo and a no-fly zone. They went even further and authorized NATO to use all means necessary, short of foreign occupation, to protect Libyan citizens and civilian populated areas. Just 2 days after these resolutions were adopted, NATO went in on 19th of March 2011. The operation, interestingly, was called Operation Unified Protector. Close to 7 years down the line, the slave trade is alive and well in Libya. We have seen what was probably one of the wealthiest states on the African continent, a stable country, extremely stable at one point, now turn into a country of terror, of instability, and of slavery. We must ask some pertinent questions. What moral and legal responsibility does NATO bear for what we have seen happen to Libya and for destabilization of the region? The Security Council must be changed and reformed. Antonio Guterres, how much longer can you continue with a Security Council like this? And to African leaders, how can we continue to sit back and allow interference in the operations of sovereign states? To African leaders, there are 2 things you must do right now. Number 1, how can we go into Libya and save those who have been trapped and enslaved, remove them and take them to a place where they will be safe and protected? But number 2, to our African leaders, how is it and why is it that African migrants are so desperate to find a better life that they are finding themselves in this position in the first place? We've lost 3,000 lives just in the past 12 months alone. How can we make their home truly their home? What is your responsibility as an African leader to change this? To give your citizens development, to give your citizens progress. And so once again, NATO, take responsibility for what you've done. And that includes reparations, so that Libya can once again stand as a country proud, and the region can recover from what has really shattered its realities. To the United Nations and Antonio Guterres, it is time to reform. You must change the Security Council and do it now. And to African leaders and the African Union, stand up. Stand up for your citizens. Stand up to act now to save them for slavery. What a shame. But stand up also to transform their lives. This can only be done in our nations, in our states, at national level. Hold each other accountable where you see failures. And let's make Africa a true home for Africans.